When we want to summarize the data, in the summarization of the data, we use the GroupBy functions and the aggregation functions. Likewise, in the pandas, we have used the GroupBy. Similar, we have the GroupBy functions and the aggregation function in the PySpark. Let's explore some examples, working examples here. Again, this is the starting step which we are doing from the earlier lectures also. Import the Spark session, create the Spark session here. If you want to understand what is happening here, you can watch the previous videos. Create a data frame. These are the data frame values. How many columns are there? 6 columns. The name of the columns are order ID, customer name, city, product, quantity, amount. Now aggregation. What is the meaning of the aggregation? When you want to summarize the data set, you want to see what are the city-wise count of users, which is the product which has been maximum sold, what is the maximum price of the product, or you can say total sales amount by city, average sales amount by product, XYZ. When you are defining your data set and summarizing your data set, then summarization and the aggregation comes into the picture. How we achieve this? We can achieve this using the GroupBy function. Now, for example, we want to see how many orders are there in each city. So you will group by city, you will group your data frame using the city and then count the number of rows. Then you can showcase the result. So Mumbai had 3 orders, Pune had 3, Delhi has 4. Now count by product. We are counting the number of rows by the product. Get my point? Now from the PySpark.sql functions, we will import sum as Spark sum, average as Spark average. We have just given the alias. Why we are given the alias? Because in the aggregation function, we have to use these aggregation functions. Because with the aggregation function, AGG function, we have to use these sum, average, min, max functions. But they are already available in the Python, so we are given some alias there. We will come to the AGG function later on. First, let's do some practice. We are grouping the amount, like we are calculating the sum of amount city wise. We are calculating the total sum of quantity product wise. So simple, we have to group by the categorical column, then you can use the numerical column for the aggregation. There are few examples you can see. For notes you can download from the GitHub. These are same. Now for the aggregation function, what we have to do? Group by, we are grouping by city, then we are calculating the aggregation function. To the aggregation function, AGG function, we are calculating the sum of amount, average of amount, min of amount, max of amount. These we have given the alias in the while importing time, while the time of import. See, I have forward to run this part. So here we are given the alias. Now run again. Also we can give some name to that columns dot alias, then you can give the name to that column. But it is the same, we can count also. We are counting the order ID here and we are given the alias total orders. We are calculating the sum and given the alias total sales. Now group by multiple columns. To group by multiple columns, just add one column here, or you can add as many as columns as per your business requirement. Then sorting is the same which we have covered in the last lecture. Dot order by call, then the column into which you want to sort, then dot descending. df dot group by column, grouping columns, multiple columns could be there, then dot agg, aggregating function, spark sum, spark average, anything. Then the numeric column which we have to aggregate, and then alias which we want to give the alias. Here we are grouping using the city column and we are calculating the sum of amount here and given the alias total sales. So this is the summary here. These are all the functions. Then we can stop the Spark session. Thank you. For notes, you can download the notes to the GitHub profile.